Hey everybody, and welcome back to this Let's Play of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. This is Nabooru, and last time we collected every last thing we could that Child Link could get. So this time we're going to finish up the last of Child Link's storyline. We come in here to the Spirit Temple and deal with those dickish pots. Literally, that's what I've always called them. We come up here. There are these Armos statues, and if you recall, the Kokiri sword is nowhere near strong enough to deal with those. You have to use bombs, so I'm just going to go, hello, there's someone here.
I haven't seen you around, kid. What do you want?
Nothing really.
You have nothing to do? What good timing. Can you do me a favor, kid? Wait a second, I want to ask you first. You wouldn't happen to be one of Ganondorf's followers, would you?
I hate Ganondorf. I actually don't. I think he's a wonderful villain, and I am a very big fan of Ganondorf personally. But as Link, yeah, I hate him.
Uh-huh. You've got guts. I think I like you. First of all, let me introduce myself. I'm Nabooru of the Gerudo. I'm a lone wolf thief. But don't get me wrong. Though we're both thieves, I'm completely different from Ganondorf. With his followers, he stole from women and children, and he even killed people. A kid like you may not know this, but the Gerudo race consists only of women. Only one man is born every 100 years. Even though our laws say that lone male Gerudo must become king of the Gerudo, I'll never bow to such an evil man. By the way, what is your name, kid? Link? What kind of name is that? Well, anyway. I want to ask you a favor. Will you go through this tiny hole and get a treasure that's inside? The treasure is the Silver Gauntlets. If you equip them, you can easily push and pull very heavy things. No, kid. Don't even think about taking this treasure for yourself. The Silver Gauntlets won't fit a little kid like you if you try to equip them. I want you to be a good boy and give them to me. Ganondorf and his minions are using the Spirit Temple as a hideout. Only the Silver Gauntlets will allow me to sneak deep into the temple. Once there, I'm going to steal all the treasure inside and mess up their plans. How about it? Will you do it?
Sure.
Thanks, kid. You and I, let's give Ganondorf and his followers a big surprise, shall we? If you can successfully get the Silver Gauntlets, I'll do something great for you.
I need an adult? So, yeah. Now we can actually get into the Spirit Temple and see what we have to deal with. So first thing we do when we come in here is we have to deal with these keys, and look at that. There's an Armos statue in here. Let's deal with these on the wall. I totally missed those, but it hit anyway. Because this game can be unfair in both the good and bad way from time to time. I know I pissed and moaned about the game in the last couple episodes, but I really do like the game. And that is how you deal with Armos statue. So we could crawl into this hole, but I'm going to hold off on that for now. In here, right over there is a gold Skulltula, along with some bats hanging on the wall. I'm sorry, keys. Some keys hanging on the wall. So you deal with them the way you always have. Got that. Then here is another place where it's recommended that you have Din's Fire. That dropped a chest, but it's on the other side of the room. So you have to go back into this room. All the enemies are still dead, thankfully. In here, you have to fight one of these Stalfo's knights as a child. It takes twice as long with the Kokiri sword. But you basically follow the same pattern.
Something that I neglected to mention that I'm going to mention here in post while editing is that while you're fighting this thing, it does twice as much damage to you as a child as it did when you're an adult, I believe. And you also really gotta mind your surroundings, because if you fall off that edge, you will have to start the battle over again. And I think you can also be damaged by that skull if you aren't careful.
I honestly wish I could fight the way those Stalfos do. I hate that they only used auto jump in this game, but then again, I sound like literally everybody else, don't I? Why wasn't there a jump button? In truth, there was gonna be. But for whatever reason, they cut it. There we go. And I just realized I forgot to put the magic bean in the last patch of soil, and it was actually important that I did so. Got blue rupees out of got a blue rupee out of that. In here, we have a new enemy. This is an Anubis. It is weak to fire. The game has a switch in the room that you have to hit to cause the fire to activate a ring of fire, but using fire-based items and weapons works just as well. In fact, it's easier because the fire is right there by the door. You'd have to lure the Anubis over here and then hit the switch. And then have to wait. If you just use Din's Fire, it's dead and you can just walk through. And in this room, you have to deal with Wall Masters. Again. So you deal with them the same way as always. With the Kokiri sword, you're weaker. Fire does not kill keys. Fire transforms keys into fire keys. I forgot to unequip Din's Fire and then I used the wrong button. But I guess it is what it is at this point. As you can see, like I said, in the bottom of the well, silver rupees are worth 5 rupees. They're essentially blue rupees. But I got the key from that room, and now I'm back in this room. So, real quick, I'm going to step out of the temple to put the bean in the soft soil, and then I'll be right back to continue the temple. Alright, so I'm back. And now that we got that key, we're going to go right through this crawl space. I don't know why I stuttered there. I knew what I was trying to say. So break these boxes and get some items for the next, or get some ammo or items or whatever the word actually is. Get that for the next room, which is I'm running low on ammo. This next room, we're going to be dealing with another old enemy that we haven't seen in a while. Hello! These guys, fight them the same way you fought them in the Dongo's Cavern. Slash, shield, 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 repeat till they die. There should be 2 of them in... Yep. Whenever you see these guys, there are always 2 of them. They appear in packs of 2. I think there's like one exception throughout the whole game, but they almost always appear in packs of 2. Okay, boomerang works. That's good enough. Alright, so in here we got this bombable rock on the wall, and I'm gonna guess that, yeah, regular bomb isn't gonna cut it. Luckily, we have these to work with, so you just gotta find the right position to launch them from, which is apparently right there. The light shines on that sun switch. We're gonna see a lot of those sun switches in here. There's also this crystal switch that, if you remember, if you should, they've been in every dungeon since, but you hit it and it drops chests for you. I don't believe there are any other chests in this room, so we can move on.
I'm going to cut in here for a second because I have no idea what happened here. I have no idea why I didn't hear that rustling, and it's going to come up later, but I just want to point out I don't know why I didn't see it. I'm kind of embarrassed by it, but I didn't notice in the moment, and that's why this happened.
Now, if I remember right, there is a blue switch down below. Yes. Just drop that Armo statue on, and that particular Armo statue does not come alive, so you just walk up there. There's a gold Skulltula over there, and Navi flies over there, so obviously you know that when we inevitably come back as an adult, which you know we will, you use the Scarecrow to get over there. First, there's something I want to get from down there. One of these asshole pots. There's one on either side of the statue, so if you want to get something out of those pots, you can. Right here is another spot to use Din's Fire. Wow, my voice is breaking a lot lately. Yeah, use Din's Fire to make a chest appear right here on this pedestal in front of the big statue. And what might be inside this chest? Obviously, you know it's something big. It's the dungeon map. Okay, it's the dungeon map. You know what that is. We've gotten every one of them so far. Break these pots. Still nothing. Odd. That one hit me. I didn't defend in time. But it healed me at the same time. Over here... Okay. I guess there's no way to open that right offhand. Again, I must be thinking of the Master Quest version that has the switch there. Anyway, go in. Correction. Push the Armo statue down, which opens that door. And then you go in this door. I do some stupid shit sometimes. There's no Skulltula in here. You don't hear anything. This room can be annoying. First thing you want to do is remove the Beamos. You will not get very far. Well, you might if you're good enough, but your temper will not last very long if you're doing this room, which is frustrating enough. And you have lasers shooting at you the whole time. So, with them out of the way, what you're gonna do is you're gonna collect these silver rupees once again. I mean, Nintendo are really good at coming up with puzzles, but... And I like the color silver. I think it looks really... You know, silver is really pretty. But come on, this exact puzzle has been used multiple times in this game and in Super Mario 64. I love Nintendo. I think they come up with some very creative puzzles, but come on. The silver rupee, silver coin thing needs some originality. That's my take on it. Then again, it has been 20 years since this game came out, almost 30. So, why am I really complaining? It's... What did I take too long? I rolled right through that. Okay. There we go. Did I miss one? One. One over there. One right there. One, two, three. One right there. One right there. Did I take too long to get to him? Weird, I didn't think I took too long. But either way, there's the key, and now there's just one puzzle left in this room before we can move on. Move that out of the way. Climb on that. Move this. And pull on this. As you can see, there's another sun switch on this block. All you have to do is pull the switch into the light. And the door opens. There's Skulltula that I can grab with my boomerang. And if this room is here, then that means that we are almost done with the Child Link segment. And if you give me just one moment, I'm going to consult my notes to make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay, so in this room where you had to use the bomb chew to open up the light, there was a gold Skulltula here. On the other side of the wall from where you climbed up to get in here, there was another gold Skulltula. I missed that on the way in. And according to my notes, there was nothing else I missed, but I'm going through to make sure that I did not. So I'm gonna head back up and into the other room where it says I had a gold Skulltula, and I'm going to do another count to make sure that I did in fact get everything that I have listed that I should have gotten by the point I'm at. Okay, so according to my notes, I have everything that I need to get by this point. Which means that I am as ready for this battle as I'm gonna get. Now, this enemy is an interesting one. See how it sits there until you approach it and attack it. You could also hit it from afar with a projectile weapon. Do not get hit by that axe, because that will take 4 hearts of your health. This is a good place. See, 4 hearts. This is a good place to use Nehru's love, because the Kokiri sword isn't gonna do shit. I am instead going to blast it with bomb chew. Because the way you fight this enemy, which I don't know if I said it, but this enemy is called Iron Knuckle. You keep hitting it until the armor comes off, and once the armor comes off, you can safely hit it with your sword, because then the sword will interrupt its attacks. But this enemy is the Zelda 64 version of the Dark Nut, which appears in other Zelda games. It's armored knights that are very tough to fight and have to have a specific strategy. In the 2D Zelda games, Dark Nuts can only be fought from behind or from the side. In the 3D Zelda games where Dark Nuts appear that aren't Iron Knuckles, you have to remove their armor and then, well, I guess Iron Knuckles too, but once you defeat that Iron Knuckle, it leads you to this room that leads outside. Hey, what's up, Link? Surprised to see me? Not so much surprised as I am enraged. A long time in this world is almost nothing to you, is it? How mysterious. Even I thought that the tales of a boy who could travel back and forth through time was merely a legend. Link, you have fully matured as an adult. From now on, the future of all the people in Hyrule is on your shoulders. Maybe it's not my time anymore. Here is my last advice. Thank God. 2 witches inhabit this temple. In order to destroy them, turn their own magic power against them. Hoot hoot. Do you want to hear what I said again? No, I don't. Go away. Okay, thanks. Bye. That is the last we see of that owl for the rest of the game. So we open this chest, and Nabooru already told us what's in here. Found the Silver Gauntlets. So, promise is a promise. Now we gotta bring them back to Nabooru. Like it says. Sandstorm picks up. We hear a scream.
Hey, where are you taking me? Let me go! You fiends! Ganondorf's minions! Link! Get out of here! Now! These witches, they're using black magic on me!
Oh boy. I don't know about you, but to me, that feels like a good place to stop. You can see there's a piece of heart there on top of that arch. But we are done with everything we can do as a child. There's not anything else that we have left to do in the child timeline. So, next time on this Let's Play of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, we're going back to the future. And we're staying there. See you guys then.